I think that skating definitely is easy to see as just like something little kids can do and you should grow out of it, but I don't think skateboarders care. The feeling of skating is like different than anything else. It's super addicting. Once you start and you really get into it and you start moving forward and like pushing yourself and start doing things like you didn't know that you could do, it gets really addicting. You just can't stop. I think skaters get stereotyped a lot. They just get thrown in with all the bad kids, no matter what. Like, you could be a straight A student. It doesn't matter if you're like riding a skateboard, especially if you're skating on someone's property. They tend to hate it. They're so bummed out on it.
You know, the main reason I skateboard is probably because I've never wanted to grow up. If I was going to say that I get a certain feeling from skateboarding, I kind of would equate it to like the feeling you get right before you go trick-or-treating, just the excitement, just you know you're going to get something, but no matter what, even if you don't get what you wanted, you're still going to have a blast. And that comes in a line like going out and trying to get a trick, and even if you didn't get that trick, you still had a blast hanging out with your friends.
If you skate, you probably see the whole world differently. Like, you see rails or a stair set, instead of thinking about, oh, walking up it, you think about doing a trick down it or grinding the rail or whatever. You know, you don't see the world how other people do.
In my opinion, the best part about skateboarding is that you can literally take everything one step farther. Like in football, the object of the game is to get the ball to a certain point, and then once it's there, it stops and you gotta start over. But with skateboarding, if you start off like learning a kickflip in your driveway, not even moving, then you could do like a kickflip 50-50 on a rail, and then kickflip 50-50 down a hand or down some stairs, or a kickflip 50-50 shove out. It just keeps going, and it's endless possibilities.
Yeah, when I was in high school, skateboarding completely different. I grew up in a town where there was me and like 4 other skateboarders, and everybody hated us. Everybody were like on all the sports teams, the wrestling team, all that kind of stuff, and they really did not like us or the way we were. It was just, yeah, it wasn't good.
You know, I think that one of the coolest things in skateboarding is that it's never really like a win or lose scenario. I mean, you know, yeah, some days you have off days and some days you do have good days, but I mean, even if you go out and skate with your friends and you just try a trick that you've never done before, I mean, in the end, you may not even get the trick, but just trying it, I mean, you still get better and you still have fun doing it no matter what, so it ends up all working out.
You know, when you're like having a session with your friends, you have like a group of friends that get together, skate at a park or a spot, and you just try to hype each other up to like try to land a trick, or when you land a trick, you hype up, you want to learn something new, and you're all like, it's all positive. It's all positive.
And skateboarding, be it that I've been through cycles, I've been through the popularity many times of it. Back in the mid-90s, skateboarding was not cool. It was something you got beat up for doing. And parents definitely didn't like that you skateboarded. Don't hang out with my kid, he skateboards, blah, 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 blah. Where nowadays maybe parents are encouraging their kids to hang out with other kids that skateboard because it's a sport or art based on individuality. I remember being a young kid, we'll say high school, or even let's go back. When I was a little kid, all I ever wanted to do was be a pro. I just wanted to skate, be pro, go to California, be pro. Then in high school, I really didn't care about being pro. I just cared about having fun with my friends, going around skating, and trying to land new tricks. And now that I'm older, I definitely could care less about being pro. I'm actually friends with some pros. And what I really care about is getting on my board and getting back to that mind frame of a 7-year-old kid, just wild in the streets, running, and having a blast. Skateboarding has definitely gone through some definitely different popularity struggles, but thankfully it's not looked at the same way as it used to be. I'm gonna, stay young on my board forever.
With certain things like say like baseball, for instance, there's like a goal where like you're supposed to hit the ball and you're supposed to score a run. Like skateboarding, you can do whatever you want. You can like take the kickflip and like learn the kickflip, and then you can learn a grind, say like a 50-50 or like a lip slide, and then you can combine those together. Like no other sport or activity has something like that, where you can take other elements that you've learned and put it together like that.
Whenever you try a trick, you usually lose your mind first before anything good happens. That's just how it is for me, at least. When I'm rolling up to something, I don't really think about the trick, or I try not to think about it. Just focus on what you're doing and kind of like turn your brain off for a second, so you're not like thinking about how you're gonna get hurt or anything like that. You just do it.
When you're trying a trick for a really long time, the only thing that goes through your mind is getting this trick no matter what. So it's really easy to block everything out and just focus on the trick, but at the same time it's really hard to stay focused for long enough to let your body handle the pain that you might endure to get this trick.
It's what you make of it. You can make it a toy for a little kid and like just use it for a year or two as a child, or you can make a career out of it like so many people have, and a living. And it's not even just like a career, it's a passion. It's just something that you love.
The best thing about skateboarding is you could take a skateboard anywhere. It doesn't just have to be a skate park. There could be like a store that has a handrail or stairs, and you could skate it there. And not only that, like you won't, like when you're out there skating with your friends, you could basically do whatever you want. There isn't a coach telling you what to do and what you can't do. You can just do whatever you want.
I plan on skating till I can't anymore. I definitely feel my body getting sore more than it used to, and I never believed all the older guys telling me, oh, you'll feel it one day, you'll wake up and you'll be sore. But as long as I can get on my board and ride, I plan on skating